Hello everybody and welcome back to Traversing Food, where today we are doing our monthly Russian Expedition Week of Life ration. This month, everybody's been keeping track, we're up to the Saturday menu. And those who are not familiar with this, these are civilian Russian rations called a Week of Life. There is a menu for each day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And like I said, we are now up to Saturday. I'm doing one every month, usually the first week of the month. A little bit about this, for those that do not know, you do need your own water, cooking utensil or cooking vessel utensils. The reason is these are not really freeze dried; they're more dehydrated. So if there's a soup with it, all your vegetables are not going to rehydrate properly. You do have to cook them a little bit. But yeah, let's see here. This says packed on September 1st, 2019. Has a best by date of July 15th, 2020. This one's got about 2,287 calories in this one. It's a little less than the others. But like I said, people familiar with this, you're probably going to fast forward a lot through it, but people are not familiar with it. The sides and everything are exactly the same every menu. Only thing different are the main meals, which naturally I do those last. Hopefully this time the honey won't be broke. So far out of 5 I've done already, let's see, 2 honeys were good, 2 were broke or punctured, and 1 was crystallized. Yeah, there's our main items, and our honey is okay. Problem is it's got the pull tab on here. It's caught up and sometimes breaks open. But yeah, let's get all this dumped out and go through it really quick for all the people that are not familiar with it. Okay, let's see. Like I said, got our honey. We have a pack of wheat biscuits, 2 packs of flour biscuits. I'll set them there. Let's see. All-weather matches and a striker. Napkins. We have our cappuccino drink with a little packet of powdered chocolate to go with it. 2 teas. 3 antibacterial or moist towelettes. We have our vitamin drink, sunflower seeds, salted and roasted peanuts, our apple jam, a pack of our spicy tomato sauce, a caramel orange effervescent energy drink tablet, pack of raisins, our prune and hazelnut bar, 3 packs of sugar, 3 packs of chewing gum, pepper, salt, our chocolate bar, 3 bayberry candies, they're like a red fruit candy, and 4 water purification tablets. Okay, now for our main items. But like I said, all these items right here are the same with every menu. Okay, this looks like a breakfast. I believe this is rice porridge with banana, honey, and cream. We've got mushroom noodle soup. And we have mashed potatoes with fried onions and cream. And yeah, that's everything. Like I said, always decent amount of food. I just wish, like I said, the snacks were, changed up, but that's okay. But let me get my tray and we'll get breakfast started. Okay everybody, here's what I'm going to have for breakfast. Naturally, got our rice porridge with bananas and honey and cream. Got our prune bar with hazelnuts, wheat crackers. I have with my apple jelly, jam, tea, cappuccino drink, and I always put sunflower seeds and raisins with the breakfast item. Usually it can be a little bit bland. Usually add half a pack of each. Liven it up a little bit. But yeah, let's get our breakfast started. This says 200 milliliters of water. Let it sit for 15 minutes. Alright. Well, it looks like it's got raisins in it already. Yep, got raisins in there. So, yeah, we'll save the raisins for snack time for lunch. And we'll get our tea and cappuccino drink ready too. It always worries me when I try to take off this little chunk. Oh, it ain't stuck as bad. Usually it's stuck on there really, really bad. And if anybody ever does get these, careful when you open these. They it is very let me open it off the side. The powder in it is very fine and it'll go everywhere. Alright, that's what that looks like. Like a really good 3-in-1. But yeah, let me get some hot water real quick. Okay, here's 200 mils of water for our rice porridge. And the water amount for the for all the mains have been pretty accurate so far. Give that a quick stir. And it says let it set for 15 minutes. I'm just going to set it off to the side, put a plate on it. Just let it do its thing. And we got some water for our tea. And our cappuccino drink. Give this a quick stir. Usually you might have to break up the clumps of powder a little bit. Okay, check out our moist towelette before we get our food items ready. And these are usually not too wet, but they're like a dryer sheet. They're a little bit springy in one direction, but the other direction, very tough. But like I said, they are not very wet at all. But they do a nice job. They don't smell like anything. You know, hands dry really quick. Let's get our prune and nut bar ready. I love this thing. I like prunes. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't. There we go. And we'll get a couple of crackers out. These are the wheat crackers. Gonna check out our prune and nut bar first. The nuts are ground up pretty fine, but these are very nice. I love this bar. Very dense. Yeah, those are just excellent. You can taste the hazelnuts, very good prune flavor, and it's not overly sweet. It seems like it has just a natural sweetness to it. Very good. And it's been about 5 minutes. Their tea should be done. Check it out real quick. I've always enjoyed this tea. They never have to add cream or sugar to it, or honey. I mean, you can add it to it if you want, but I think it just has a really good flavor. And we'll give our apple jam a quick knead. And I don't know why I always get one of the US spoons. Actually, it's kind of weird. It seems like this time it's a little bit lighter than usual. It still tastes great though. Check out our crackers really quick. Quackers? Quackers. Crackers came out pretty good this time. And even though I do like those, they're not very salty. A little bit plain. But it goes really good with the apple jam. Okay. Let's get our chocolate powder on our cappuccino drink. This drink is so nice. There we go. Give this a quick taste. Yeah, that's just so good. The chocolate powder helps. Has a very nice coffee chocolatey flavor. Nice and creamy. It's also nice and frothy too. Okay, it's been a good 15 minutes. Let me get this out of the way here. Get our rice porridge. And yeah, it don't seem too bad. I did give it a mix, you know, halfway through. It is a little bit liquidy. Maybe 150 mils of water would have been a lot better. But yeah, definitely see the raisins in there. I really don't smell any bananas though. But yeah, I'll give this a try. Yeah, the rice rehydrated, really nice. It's a little bit sweet. Some people might like their porridge a little bit sweeter. Has a little bit of a honey flavor, but it has absolutely no banana flavor at all. That's weird. Yeah, you taste more of the raisins than the bananas. Pretty much no banana flavor at all. It's not too bad though. I'm going to dump a bunch of sunflower seeds in there. I'm just going to dump them all. Like I said, got home from work. This is my dinner. Get a really good texture. But overall, it's not too bad. I was just expecting, you know, like I said, a really nice banana flavor. But I know the sunflower seed's going to help out quite a bit. And yeah, it does. Plus, you know, it has a really good milk flavor to it. You know, it does have milk powder. But overall breakfast, really good. You know, like I said, this is supposed to be rice porridge with banana, even though you really don't taste much banana flavor. It does taste pretty good. Prune and nut bar, always a winner in my book. But yeah, everything here, really good. I'm definitely going to finish everything. But until then, I'll see you at lunch. Okay, everybody, here's lunch. Got our mushroom noodle soup. Got some crackers to go with that if I feel like putting some in there. Got our roasted salted peanuts, raisins, energy drink tablet. Got our bayberry candy, salt, pepper if we need it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's get our soup started. This calls for 400 mils of water and let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. And if you're wondering, yes, I have just dumped it into the boiling water and just let it sit for 25 minutes on one of my other soups, and all the vegetables were still like leather and all the noodles were still hard. So yeah, you actually do have to simmer these. This is more, I guess you can say, dehydrated instead of freeze-dried. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks like there's carrots in there. You can see these are shiitake mushrooms. Got plain noodles. It smells like a mushroom base bouillon instead of the beef. Definitely you can see a lot of onions. This one also has, you know, fried and regular onions, so it's going to be pretty oniony. But yeah, let me get this in some boiling water. Let it simmer for a while. Okay, now that that's going, let's get our drink together. It just calls for about, I think it's 250 mils of water. I usually just about use 200. This is an effervescent tablet. It's orange caramel, but I never ever tasted any of the caramel. Oh, and yeah, I'm actually quite, I wouldn't say sad, but pretty damn disappointed today. You know, besides pretty much a ramen junkie, you know, I'm a pizza junkie too. I always make my own pizzas and everything. And me and Canadian Trucker been always wanting to get together. Well, guess what? He came through today. He was, I think one of the exits I told him where there was a Razorback Pizza. He was like, it's 3 miles from my house. And where he was unloading, I think he was unloading something at the Caterpillar rental place, like 5 miles from where I work. And while all that was happening, I was at frickin' work. So I'm not too damn happy about that. Came right through center of frickin' town, and I had to frickin' work. I know you're thinking, well, Steve, why didn't you take a day off? Well, unfortunately, since, you know, where I work, it's so fair, you know, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the boss, there's 4 people on day shift and just me on night shift. You know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm not too damn happy about it. So check out our peanuts. Yeah, I've always liked these peanuts. I still think my favorite is Nut Walker, because they're salted just right for me, and I like them roasted a little bit dark. And Nut Walker, you know, their peanuts are a lot darker than this. Well, check out our raisins. And it tastes like your standard raisins. You know, nice and sweet, good flavor. They're a little bit dry, getting a little bit on in age. But they're still good. I always love mixing raisins and peanuts together. Yeah, the saltiness of the peanuts and the sweetness of the raisins, yeah, they go together really well. Give this a quick stir. If you're not familiar with like the effervescent tablets, you know, it's not carbonated, but the effervescent tablet, I mean, it has like a tingling sensation on your tongue. It really makes for an interesting drink. You know, it has, you know, it's artificial orange flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but oddly enough, I like it. Okay, here is our soup. It smells really good. Looks good. It got a lot of onions in there, so it's a little bit oniony. Alright. Yeah, looks good, smells good. Let's give this a try. Looks like everything's rehydrated really nice. Yeah, it says let it simmer 20-25 minutes. I'll let it go for 20. The mushrooms and noodles still have some good texture to them. So yeah, about 20 minutes was just right. Tastes like it has enough salt. Nice little herb flavor to it. I believe that's parsley. Carrots, still a little bit crunchy. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I always think about adding, you know, some of the spicy tomato soup, some of the spicy tomato sauce to it. But no, I think this is just fine. It's pretty good. I ain't even going to add the crackers to it. But yeah, that's nice. I'm going to check out our bayberry candy. It's like a red fruit candy. Got like a little bit of a gel center to it. And yeah, that red fruit candy, really good. A little bit sweet. Has good flavor. I've always enjoyed them. But anyway, that's going to do it for lunch. Hope you're enjoying everything so far, and I'll see you at dinner. Okay, everybody, here's dinner, and yeah, it's pretty basic. We got our mashed potatoes with fried onions and cream. Got our chocolate bar, and just to be a little different like last time, you know, we got our spicy tomato sauce or tomato paste. It's pretty much used as a condiment, but it's spiced up pretty well, mainly with cardamom, and I'm going to make a soup out of it like I did last time. And probably add some cracker or two crumbled up, so it'd be like croutons. But let's get our drink started really quick, because this one's kind of chunky. Always is, the vitamin drink. But yeah, I don't know why, but it's always chunky like that. Takes a little while to break up. Let it get started really quick. Just calls for 200 or 250 milliliters of water. That'd be about it there. Give that a quick stir. Get our mashed potatoes in our bowl. I'm going to open up here. There we are. And that just calls for 250 milliliters of water. It looks like, I believe it's got parsley in there, and I believe it's got some beef flavoring. Which, yeah, you can smell it. And our tomato paste, or sauce. It is spicy. It has a pretty decent flavor. I can get it all in there. There we go. Okay, give this another quick stir. And let me get some hot water really quick. Okay, there it is, 250 milliliters of water. Get our spoon really quick. This quick stir, you can definitely see all the fried onions float to the top. And I'm sure that will rehydrate really well and thicken up. Alright. Try not to block the camera too much. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, but I guess I'm just going to be shadowing this. Let's put a little bit in first. Make sure it dissolves really well, breaks up. I can smell it from here. There we go. See, it's not really thin. It's not thick. It's got a nice little consistency to it. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Seems like the pepper and everything stays in suspension, but give that drink another quick mix. Get some crackers for our soup. These are pretty tough. I do like them though. There goes some in our drink. That's okay. Alright. Okay. Get our chocolate bar out. These are great. I love these chocolate bars. It's usually really, really dark chocolate, as long as it hasn't bloomed. Yeah. Really nice dark chocolate. I love these. Okay, let our potatoes hydrate a little bit more. Let's see how these crackers are. They've soaked up a lot of the soup. You can see maybe a few specks of pepper in there. Even though this does seem a little odd, it actually tastes pretty good. I think it's okay. I'd say after you thin it down some hot water, it's not quite as salty. Has a decent tomato flavor, but like I say, it is pretty heavy on the cardamom. Yeah, that is definitely interesting. And our vitamin drink. It don't taste too bad. It just has an odd flavor. It's on the sweet side, but it's hard to tell. It has like a slight maybe pineapple flavor. and maybe a slight apple flavor too. And our potatoes. Like I say, you definitely see the fried onions in there, parsley. Oops. They do smell great. They rehydrated really nice. Not too thick, not too thin. You can easily taste the parsley and the onions. Easily has enough salt. But one thing I love about mashed potatoes, a lot of pepper. And they are pretty creamy too. There we go. Give them a nice mix. And yeah, even when I do baked potatoes, I load them up with a lot of pepper. Pepper, butter, sour cream. That's the way I like them. Yeah, even though the main, like I said, is mashed potatoes, they are actually really good. Alright, chocolate bar. This is a decent, 60, maybe 50%. I love this. Well, I may have been thinking of another one. This one's maybe more, 70%. It has a nice creamy texture to it. It seems a little more sweet than bitter, but I think the flavor of them is really good. And our piece of gum. Just get one little piece, but you get 3 packs in the ration. And yeah, the gum's pretty good too. It has a nice, sweet mint flavor to it. Not too minty, not too sweet. Really good balance. It lasts good, maybe 8-10 minutes before it starts getting, rubbery and losing flavor. Which, definitely long enough to maybe get the onion flavor out of your mouth. But anyway, that's going to do it for this Russian Expedition Week of Life. This is the Saturday menu. So far, I have ranked the Friday menu as my favorite, but I think I'm going to choose the Saturday menu as my favorite now. The only downside on the Friday menu, it's got, let's see, it was vegetable and beef kasha, I believe, but it was extremely heavy on the onion flavor. And the only kind of downside on this one, the rice porridge with bananas for breakfast, you really don't taste any bananas, but it still tastes really good. So yeah, Saturday is definitely going to be my favorite menu for now. And just one more to go, which will be the first week of next month. But I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.